Hello everyone, BR Newman here with HELIOS. What you see before you is a 3-card tarot spread drawn to match your specific astrological zodiac sign in this very moment in time. What you're hearing in the background is a soothing set of brainwave entrainment frequencies created for the purpose of assisting you with any obstacles unique to this month, astrological or otherwise, woven into a relaxing, natural soundscape. Oh, and by the way, I create these audio files myself with some of the best technology available and can customize them to address whatever you might be working with, whether you want to take advantage of opportunities, overcome challenges, or accentuate any of your astrological placements. Pretty cool stuff. And these kinds of things and more are all available on my website, IamHelios.com, and there you'll also find tarot and astrology readings, but also extremely comprehensive yet simple and easy to follow astrology and tarot courses, so check those out. Now let's take a look at what we're working with here this month. You can see in the image on your screen you have 3 cards. The one in the middle is a central theme. It's meant to summarize your general situation, and then on either side of it are 2 cards, or 2 doorways you could look at them as. You walk through one or the other, so listen to the definitions of everything to not only reflect on the nature of your current situation, but also make a conscious choice about how you would like to proceed, the left-hand path or the right-hand path. But first and foremost, your central theme. The Prince of Discs. And like all court cards, the Prince of Discs can be rightly assigned to one of the 16 Myers-Briggs personality profiles. In this case, the Prince of Discs corresponds with the ESFP, or the Extroverted Sensing Feeling Perceiver. Of course, embracing this card will entail embodying this personality profile. If this profile matches your natural wiring, then this is simply saying be yourself. You know, in the case that you would embrace this card, you would be doing things as you usually do. Or if the profile is not a match, at least you are given the opportunity to embody this personality profile as a kind of strategy for achieving some specific end. There's something in it for you. So if you were to entertain the possibility of perceiving and acting in the way that this personality profile would, you would likely discover something that would benefit you directly. Perhaps this shift in perspective is what's necessary. So the personality profile itself, being the ESFJ, is a very sociable individual, someone who can juggle multiple projects at one time, who can devote themselves to many different subjects while remaining loyal to each of them. So they're very generous, naturally quite content to be steadily working on many different things. This personality has a mission, but without the weight and the pressure that the ESFJ, the Knight of Discs, would feel. They, due to their ESFP rather than ESFJ placement, their tendency towards a more passive perception rather than active judgment allows them to let go of trivialities. And then, of course, specifically compared to the ESFJ, the Knight of Discs, allows them to be a little more selfish, but not in a negative way. They're simply capable of leaving a little room for themselves, so as to remain balanced. From this position, you can choose to take the left-hand path or the right-hand path. So we'll start with the left. The Two of Cups. Like all 2s in tarot, the Two of Cups is associated with Chokhmah on the Tree of Life, Shvith number 2. So this is the first power of conscious intellect within creation, its imagination, its potentiality pondered, and intuitive insight. And this is associated with the right hemisphere of the brain, the region that deals with abstract thought. So all of the 2s denote the experience of reflection, contemplation of possibility. In this case, specifically as manifest through water, this is the experience of ecstatic love, fantasy, a romantic dream. Its subject is the pursuit of bliss, and often indicates a time in which one must become very clear about what they truly want, what they truly desire. Becoming as honestly clear as one can be regarding wants, desires, and the pursuit of ecstatic love aligns the self with the law of attraction, allowing one to broadcast a singular frequency, attracting a singular result. A lack of clarity regarding this area broadcasts mixed signals out to the universe, which does not know what to respond with. The Two of Cups calls for such coherence. Or you can choose to approach the situation outlined by your central theme according to the right-hand path. The Hierophant. This card represents intellectual or religious tradition and embodies the quest for knowledge or illumination, so study, and the enrichment and fulfillment that ensues. When such pursuits result in the sought-after illumination, this contagious fulfillment brings peace and wisdom to the masses. But if such pursuits are motivated by the urge to strengthen the ego, the Hierophant can bring about toxic arrogance, bigotry, and intolerance. We can see a surplus of evidence in our society today, mapping out precisely how this occurs and what the effects can be. Dogmatic thinking has produced a great many scars on our history. And this isn't always motivated by religion, and can be found running rampant in socio-political and economic circles as well. So the experience of this card could bring about a brush with these forces, a brush with these themes. But ideally, the activation of this card would represent personal illumination, purely motivated. But it doesn't end there. Such motivations, more often than not, will inspire the sharing of such illumination. So the Hierophant can represent a kind of teacher, a mentor. So this can be the process of stepping up to that level of authority, ascending some intellectual hierarchy, stepping up to the podium, so to speak, and being sincerely listened to, and of course not abusing that power. If properly embraced, the experience of this card can sharpen your mind, can give weight to your words, lending both grace and powerful conviction to your every action. And that concludes this month's complimentary tarot reading. Of course, to get truly serious and very specific in the most useful way possible, you're going to want to contact me for a tarot reading, for an astrology reading, or a tarot astrology fusion reading. You'll be so glad you did. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel and explore other videos I might have that are relevant to this month. You can subscribe to my website to receive updates, special deals, and freebies as well. I hope you have a really great month. Thank you so much for watching.